welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad that you are here today. Just a quick reminder before I get started, don't forget to subscribe. I'm bringing you this wig review today for pinkypromise.com. Go to the Pinky Promise website and sign up to receive their emails, and you can get a code to save 30%. You can also email support at pinkypromise.com if you ever have any wig related questions. So today we're going to take a look at this style by Raquel Welch. This is Own the Runway, and the color on this one is Shaded Iced Java 410SS. More on her in just a minute. Okay, let's start taking a look at this style by Raquel Welch, Own the Runway. So, Own the Runway in the front looks like just your, a normal bob. She's a little swoopy here in the front. I would definitely take a flat iron and straighten these out a little bit just because I don't really like that swooping where it's almost like it's putting a collar, around. I could tie it around my face or something. I don't like it when the ends point in that much. But she is much shorter in the back. So I will do a turn so you can see her all the way around, and then you will see the difference in how short the back is and these long front sides. So, and I know the style isn't for everybody. It isn't particularly a style that I love on myself either, but I am happy to show it for those of you that do like this style. So let me do a turn so you can see it here. So here's the front. So here is my left. So you can see that it's like a short bob in the back. It's even a little bit stacked, I think. And then we have these long front ends. So here's the back. Am I right? Just make sure it's straightened out here. And back to the front. Okay, so she is whoops, I pulled her too far back there. She is a full lace front, sheer lace front that goes full temple to temple, so extends down onto the ear tabs. So even with this dark color, the knots are really, really tiny. So I feel like they look really good. My only complaint about this one is it's a little sparse on the ear tabs. Can you see where there's kind of some sparsity there? So when I do this styling, I'll show you if you want to tuck her behind your ears. So there's a little sparseness over here too. Just kind of, you're going to have to play with the hair just a little bit. And now, of course, I can only speak to this one wig, and that might just be a very tiny defect on this one wig. It's not something that would be, a deal breaker for me. I would just, like I said, I'll show you in the styling how I would kind of adjust the hair so that you don't see the full ear tab. So, okay, so she is a full mono top. So right now she's parted on the left. But you can part her wherever you want to up here on the top. So if you want to do a middle part, a right side part, you can part all over, wherever you desire to have your part on this full mono top. So that's really, really nice. Okay, so these are the true to life heat friendly fibers. So I said in the beginning, I would kind of flat iron these out and, just get rid of that swoopiness a little bit in the front. This is, pretty much how she looks out of the box. So that's not something that's that hard to, fix on her. So that's just how they curled her, from the factory, and you could easily flat iron that or use your hot air brush and just straighten it out a little bit and not have so much of that swoop. So, okay, so let's look at her measurements then. So this front measurement is 12 inches. So very long there in the front, and that side, as you can see, it goes all the way across the front. So that means if you part it, you're still going to have this same, appearance here of, alongside no matter how you part it. So from the crown, we have an 8-inch measurement. The sides, we have an 8-inch measurement. And the back, we have a 5-inch measurement. And then her nape right here is a 2-inch nape. So weight-wise, she's coming in at 3.6 ounces. So I will pop her off and we can look at the interior of her cap. So here we have that full mono top. So that's what allows you to part it anywhere here on top of your head. So if you're someone who likes a right side part, a full mono top is a great top to go with because right side parts are so rare in the wig industry. And this way you can get your right side part if you want to, but you could also do a center part if you want to as well. So here's that sheer lace front. And as I said, it extends down those ear tabs about more than halfway down the ear tab. Actually, that lace edge is going all the way to about here. So a third, 2/3 of that ear tab. Same thing over here. So the ear tabs are soft felt, very comfortable, velvety feeling, nice piece of metal in there so that you can keep that flush against your face. This is the memory cap 3. So you're going to notice this shiny silicone lining on the inside that is said to conform to your head after you've been wearing it for a while. I'll put her back on also because I just realized I forgot to speak about the fit on my petite head. So that's what you're seeing, that silicone there. And if you have no hair, that really provides some nice grip too. Okay, so she's got Velcro adjusters. She has a soft felt strip here, but she does not have an extended nape. So plenty of stretch in the cap. This cap is actually fitting big on me, on my petite head. So let's see if I can get her back on here in one piece without having to comb her a whole lot. I think I've got the part open enough that she'll cooperate. Yeah, that wasn't bad. Okay, so fit-wise, she's big on me. So she feels a little bit long ear to ear. I feel like the cap could actually come down over my ears for my petite head. So I am 11 inches ear to ear. So if you are, you know, more than 11 inches, this is probably going to fit you just fine. I do have good coverage. I wanted to point out, you know, so I think you would have good coverage around the face if you had a larger head size. If I pull in the adjusters, I feel like I could make her work, but she just does feel like she has a lot of extra cap back here. So this is definitely a better fit for average to average plus. This particular one for petites, I just think you might find that ear to ear is a little bit big and that it feels kind of loose and big in the back too, you know. But if you just love the style, you know, just consider that ear to ear measurement and just, you know, you'll probably need to take in those Velcro adjusters. Okay, we can take a look at this beautiful dark brown. This is the shaded iced Java, which is the 410 SS. And this is such a pretty color. It actually has a lighter color going through it that I particularly see it right here when I pull the hair out of the way. So this is one of those iced colors, which is considered to be a cooler shade. And I do think this has a neutral to cool tone to it. So just so you know, if you prefer warm, neutral, cool, you know, I think it will work great if you can wear neutral tones and cool tones. So description for Iced Java is dark brown base with light ash brown highlights and a dark brown root. The rooting doesn't really show because the base color and the root color are the same. I don't really see the rooting so much on it. Maybe it shows up more on camera. To my eye, I don't really see it. But like I said, you can see that, what do they describe it? Ash brown, light ash brown that's going through there. So it's really pretty in the light how that, you know, it'll pick up that highlight. Very, very pretty. So 4 is pretty dark, you know, definitely a dark brown. When you get into your 6s and 8s, that's when you start to get into more of your medium brown, but your 2s and 4s tend to be pretty dark. So I'm just pulling it kind of over my face so you can really see, you know, the variation in that color. Really, really pretty. So here we are with just the overhead room light. You can still see a little bit of variation, but it definitely looks more like, you know, a dark brown. These are the true to life heat-friendly fibers, but they do have a little sheen to them. So, you know, that's something that will tame in time. I still think to my eye they look pretty natural, but they are, you know, I think that the light's kind of reflecting off like almost like it would on a black. So when we go outside, you'll see that they're not super shiny. So here we are outside. Sorry, I've got that dark TV cover behind me. There we go, that's better. Here's your lace front and the part. Okay, so it's overcast right now. but you can see the variation in that color. Looks lighter out here. There's just a tiny bit of sun coming through. So we can look at glasses and styling and all that. And I told you that I was going to show you what to do to sort of hide this sparseness that we have there on the ear tabs, just in case you buy this wig and you have a little sparseness there too. I never know if that's just something that's going on with this particular wig that's on my head, or if it's something that's going on with, you know, all of them. Part of it is because that lace comes down, and this is that transition from the lace. So you're seeing that lace right there a little bit too, but on this dark color, it just tends to show more. So when you tuck her behind the ears, it's a little hard for me to tuck because, like I said, there's a little extra cap on me, you know, from ear to ear. But so when you tuck her, then I would just make sure you kind of fix that hair a little bit there. Just fluff it out just slightly so that it's not like a tight tuck where it's pulling on that ear tab. So just kind of push it out just a little bit, and that will disguise it. It's really not that big of a deal. So, okay, so glasses. She works great with glasses. She's low density, no permatease. So, you know, she's very natural density on the sides and everything. So you can put the glasses up on your head, no problem. And then she looks cute with a headband. And I'll show you what that transition looks like there with the headband. I think it looks cute. Remember also that these are the true to life heat friendly fibers. So if you wanted to, you could go in and add curl, and that would also shorten these sides up a little bit and get rid of that sort of, you know, face hugging thing that it was doing. So you could pull some hair out here. And again, you know, you've got a 12-inch layer here. So when you pull that hair out, it's probably going to flop in your face. But if you were to curl it away from your face, that would, you know, take care of that. So it's kind of nice. I think this one would be pretty with some curl put into it, just because it is it's a close style around the face. And I think that's one reason why I don't feel like it works that great for me, because these kind of face hugging styles like this, I just feel like they make my face look so long, and it's just not my favorite look. And I'm kind of sensitive to like this, you know, huggy hair around my face. I just want to keep flopping it out of the way, you know. Of course, these fibers will train. This is fresh out of the box, you know, so they will train some. And like I said, you could take your flat iron and flatten it out more so that it's not such a, you know, face hugger like that. So, okay. So as far as other styling, you know, you have this lace front, so you could pull it back off the face like that. You could twist it, braid it, do some cute things like that. Take advantage of your pretty lace front. Again, you can change your part however you want to. She doesn't really have the length. I don't think she would stay that great. I mean, I can get her in a clip like this, but it's a teeny little bit of hair. So I think with that teeny amount of hair, eventually, you know, with wind and just moving your head around, the layers are going to start to fall. So I would either just tuck her behind the ear. One stray hair here. Sorry. I would either just tuck her behind the ear, or you could clip her right behind the ear, you know, with a cute clip, a bobby pin, whatever. Again, if you do that, kind of give it a little bulk here, push it forward just a bit so that you're hiding that ear tab. So, but I think she's a cute style. She's a unique style. You know, not everybody likes this sort of an A-line, you know, cut. And this one is pretty dramatic. So, you know, some people like it, some people don't. So, but I'm happy to review whatever and show you all these different styles. So thank you to Pinky Promise for sending this wig to review for you all today. There will be purchase information down below this video. I thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves. And until next time, don't forget, you're absolutely beautiful. Bye.